Okay, so I thought to myself, Monster Hunter Wilds is too easy. That's why I gave myself the challenge to play through the game without ever changing my equipment. So the equipment you spawn with is everything you will have for the rest of the run. I gave myself some extra rules, because otherwise you can just kill the monster without really fighting it. Rule number 1, I always have to fight with my weapon as much as possible. Rule number 2, only use environmental damage when the situation gives it to you for free. Stinger ammo is allowed to an extent. And as an extra rule to environmental damage, Wyvern Milk explosions against monsters with Guardian in the name are not allowed. Rule number 3, you're not allowed to upgrade any of your equipment, so Gamma is off the table. And at last, rule number 4, you can use Diamond and Might Seeds, but other stat buffing items are also not allowed. Now, after all these rules, let's get right into it. At the beginning of the challenge, everything was really easy. Who would have thought? I easily defeated the Chatacabra, Hermetris, Lalabarina, Kongalala, Valahara, and Alpha Shaguma. Now I have to fight the first real monster. Even though it's just a repel quest, the Uthuna can kill you very easily if you are not careful. But in the end, nothing happened and the Uthuna was repelled. With that, we finally made it to Azus at the Everforge. And quickly killed Ropompolo. Now we have to kill the first Apex monster from the run. And he actually has the first move that can one-shot us. Oh. I wouldn't say that's my fault, but in the end, you can always play better. I could have just Superman jumped away. After that, he didn't really do anything anymore, and I killed him without further accidents. And after that, we killed their Skillet. She wasn't much of a challenge. I didn't make it close at all by nearly dying to poison. Hirabami does no damage, even though we have only 11 defense for the whole run, however that can be. And as expected, he died. The two Azura counts are always annoying at the beginning, but get better after they split up, making this a fast quest with just 9 minutes. Now, to the second Apex monster, Luudra. He does surprisingly low damage for a late game enemy, but to be fair, it's still half my health. Another monster down. Next up, we go into Wyveria and meet the Guardian monsters. First up is Guardian Doshaguma. Sadly, this one wasn't deathless, because of the second Guardian Doshaguma, whatever he was doing there. Why is the first enemy from the last region allowed to have attacks that one-shot me? Well, at least only a few attacks one-shot me. And as a little reminder, we are still in low and it doesn't get better from here. But other than that, the Guardian Doshaguma is dead. Next up is Rathaus, and the fact that I'm not allowed to use Wyvern Milk explosions doesn't make these fights any better. Me dying seems to become a real trend in these quests. Well, what can you do when you die to one singular attack? It's gonna happen. At least I haven't failed the quest, right? And this surely isn't gonna be the first. And in the end, I actually made it without dying again. Not even close. Now is the first time we face against Guardian Aqua. Luckily, we just have to repel him. Short quest, it's basically impossible to fail. Oh. What I was doing there, you might ask? Yeah, I got grabbed and was absolutely salty. That's why I died. Other than that, nothing really happened. And with that, we are really close to the end of low ranks. Jin the Hutt is just a giant chunk of health we have to get through, and definitely won't be a problem later in higher rank. I'm sure of it. I mean, the first time wasn't a problem. For some reason, the Guardian Ebony Odogaron never replenished his bulk energy after losing it once, which made the fight super easy. I would like more of those, so he died without any issue. I completely forgot that you fight Xubu right after that. But yeah, he gave me some more problems than the Odogaron. I don't know why anymore. Oh. Oh, that's why. Ah, cause I'm bad. Oh, I'm bad twice. But I still haven't failed the quest, which is good. And this definitely won't be my first. Trust. Okay, this was way too close for comfort for Xubu. Which is not a hard monster, except for that one attack, which actually killed me twice, yeah. Now we go against Guardian Arkveld again, but this time we have to kill him, so no more salty plays. And I died to a grab in the first 3 minutes. Great! Great start to the quest. Let's just say I wasn't very happy with that. And that makes me play a lot more aggressive, which isn't good when you are mostly one-shot by everything. Okay, so I didn't play great, but why would I block there? Of course I died to that if I block it. I don't have the stamina. Well, I just have to make it exciting, don't I? At least another close quest, and it's just that the challenge gets harder the further you get. Oh, this is not good. And with that, we are at Soshia, which is the end of low ranks. Should be an easy fight, since we are allowed to use the Wyvern Milk explosions to our advantage. Good thing Soshia doesn't have Guardian in his name, and I didn't make the rules so I could specifically use this mechanic in this fight. Nah, I just don't like this fight otherwise. It's literally the only redeeming feature in my opinion. He went down without a problem because of it. And, as I said before, we are out of low ranked and go into high ranked. From now on, the real challenge starts. So, the fight against the Yian Cuckoo went really well, but then suddenly,
Hello?
somebody joined. Okay, so the moment I saw them, I was really confused. Apparently I didn't put my settings to one player per quest, but the moment I saw them, I just quit out. As you can see right here. Now, after that little incident, we are officially in high rank. Our first quest there is to capture a Yian Cuckoo. I also put the max player count per quest up to 1, so that no one can join anymore.
Now's your chance. Hit it with some trike bombs.
That was a pretty easy quest, despite it being our first high rank quest. The first quest that we got in the Wounded Hollow is a Frenzied Niscula. The quests now start to become so hard that we can easily get killed by 2 or even 1 attack. Luckily, Frenzied monsters have no HP in wilds, and he dies very fast and without a problem. That's 2 high rank quests done. Now, this is the start of the quests I was most afraid of. And, as my health bar shows, I was right with that. The Guardian Vulgar Anjanath would kill me with 1 attack right here. Right here, I knew this quest was gonna be really hard to complete. Dying to such a fast attack means that I'll have to play a lot safer now. And that is always a lot easier said than done, because I'm not that good at playing it safe, as you can see right here. This right here was my first failed quest of the run. Now this is how far I got without ever failing a quest. Pretty fair in my opinion. Not too bad. But the challenge never said the run is over if I fail a quest. So I just try again. This time I start with the Tempered Lalabarina, so that Olivia can help me with a Guardian Vulgar Engineer. And this strategy works a lot better. We killed the Lalabarina without any problems. I only fainted like twice. But here we are, against the Guardian Vulgar Engineer once again. This time I have Olivia, who can take aggro of the monster, and with that, 10 minutes later, he falls as well. The next quest is just a huge chunk of health again. No problem. Wait, I'm getting a message. Wait, how long did this quest take me? 3 hours and 20 minutes? Wait, how? Okay, got it, yeah. Play the death montage. So yeah, I died quite a few times against him, but in the end, after 3 years of trying, I made it. The strat that I used the most was to be at his hind legs and bait an attack animation on one side, and then attack the other. Other than that, just be good at dodging. By the way, nearly all of his attacks one-shot you. After Jindahat, you can choose which Apex Predator monster you want to fight next. I choose Nu Udra, because I thought he was no problem in low rank, so it shouldn't be too hard in high rank, but boy was I wrong. I underestimated him a lot, and he killed me a lot of times. He can kill you one shot with a single stab, and they are quite fast. So here's another fast montage of all my death. And after 6 attempts, I finally made it. Ray Dao, on the other hand, was a piece of cake. I did faint twice, both through a stupid miscalculation. But other than that, it was a very easy monster with a very easy pattern if you are just patient. And with that, he is the first quest I managed to do without fail since Frenzy Skiller. The last Apex Predator I had to defeat was Uthuna. He was honestly really annoying to fight, because of the space I had. He really, and I mean really, wanted to fight in a small corridor, and I died twice for it. And lastly, he killed me a third time. On my second attempt, he still wanted to fight in the corridor, but I only died once this time. He is also really annoying, because he doesn't give you any openings where you can attack him. But after 30 minutes of waiting for openers, I killed him. This was surprisingly the longest quest till now. Second to last quest is Gore Magala with a Frenzied Lagonga. I managed to faint 3 times in under 5 minutes. Ha! Good job, me. I then decided I should be a little more careful of how and when I can attack. The Blagonga was nearly killed by the Gore Magala. I just finished him in 2 minutes of fighting. I mean, look at the damage that the Gore did to Blagonga. Since Blagonga has 6,750 health and Gored dealt 2,832, that's roughly 42% without me doing anything. And the Gored did manage to kill me twice. And I got my first really lame finish, because I was really afraid of dying again. And I shot some stinger ammo and he just died. Now, we are at the end of the run. The last quest, Arkveld, the big bad. But how bad is he really when you have the equipment from the very beginning? He is as bad as you expected. He only has 2 moves that don't one-shot you. So you have to play pretty perfect. And the block hitbox is also not really friendly on some attacks. Like, how did that kill me? He killed me, like most late game monsters, a lot of times. And you know what that means? Another death montage. Hell yeah. And after 2 hours and 10 minutes of continuously dying, I finally killed him. And with that, the challenge is done. Thank you for watching. You have made it to the end of the video. And to everyone who listens to this, thank you. This is my first video that I really edited, and it took me quite a lot of time. I first of all had to learn how to edit videos, but this challenge also took me a total of 22 hours just with the gameplay. I'm gonna upload some of the fights unedited as well, and a few extras that I did while grinding.